It's electric segment with Lou Norman of Enormis Mobile Specialties. Tonight, we're talking about how to get your car ready for the snow. We're hoping that it holds off, but yeah, it's about that time of year, Lou. It's about that time. We've got to start talking about it.
Yes. I mean, we all are knowing that things can change this week with, the dipping temperatures and possible snow in the forecast. So one of the big things that we wanted to talk about is allowing your car to run before you get in it and go. How important is that?
Well, as the temperatures drop, the oil, the lifeblood of your engine, gets a little thicker. And so we want to get that warmed up a little bit. It's just like honey, you warm it up a little bit, it gets a little thinner, allow it to flow through the engine. You don't want your engine to run too long, because that's not good for today's cars, but you want it reasonable. So especially if you have something like a remote start, you could run it for 10 minutes or so. I know there might be some snow or ice on it, so you could run it a little longer, but it definitely is good to let it run a little bit and let that oil get a little thinner, get the parts lubricated so you don't cause any damage to the engine.
Well, I usually go for like 20 minutes or so. I like to melt all the snow off my car, so it's just a simple wipe,
Sure, that makes it a lot nicer.
It makes it a lot nicer. Any suggestions to avoid any electrical issues with your car? I know that could always be an issue in the winter as well.
Well, with the colder temperatures, the battery is going to become a little weaker. If you've got a good, strong battery, there's no need for concern. But if your battery's already a little weaker, you haven't noticed anything, and the temperatures are dropping, now you might notice some things. So there's some things we can do. Make sure the car is parked out of the wind. Garages are great, but we don't all have garages, so get the battery so it's not getting direct airflow on it. If the car is going to be sitting for a long time, there's something called a battery tender. And a battery tender is a company that you can hook up to your battery, you can plug it into an extension cord, and it keeps a little trickle charge on your battery so that you can keep that battery up to snuff and ready no matter how cold it is.
How often would you recommend replacing your battery? I actually just replaced mine like a week or two ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had it for several years. So.
Okay, well, they say batteries can last typically about 5 years.
Okay.
And I know there's some people out there like, oh, I've had a battery last 7 or 8 years. Sure, but the average is about 5 years.
About 5
and
years, okay.
You can get a free check at your local AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, O'Reilly's. Winter's coming, you can go in there and say, hey, I want a battery check. And they'll give you a battery check. And it's free, and you can get, have someone tell you how good your battery is.
That's really priceless.
Sure.
So we had one of our coworkers wonder about rust. How can you help during the winter season prevent maybe rust underneath the car?
I tell you what, I'm really particular about that. I will take my own truck, and I use a product called fluid film. There's lots of other products out there. But I take that and spray it underneath the vehicle. And even if you already have rust, it can help prevent more rust from occurring because you're essentially sealing up that metal and that rust from more salt and salty, wet stuff from getting on there. So if you can get under there and spray that, that's great. There are companies in town you can look at. Off the top of my head, I can't think of who, but there are places you can go to that will do this service for you. Put your car on a lift, get under there, spray it. It would be a fluid film or some type of oil, maybe Crown, do an oil coating, so to speak.
'Tis the season.
To help protect it. So yeah, not a
some
problem.
great tips. So we appreciate the conversation
Sure.
with you for It's Electric. And we'll be posting this on our website at erienewsnow.com. Thanks so much, Lou.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks, Lou.